starting up.
this.
Yes.
Start recording.
Let me know when you are ready.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh, fuck me. Changed my password to my. God damn it. Kicked me out.
Of course.
I'll make this quick. Update.
Well, I'll just give us an intro then.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Alex is going to have his stream up and running here momentarily.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh, here we go. We're going to be starting a new series here on both our channels. For me, honestly, it's really just an excuse to hang out with my buddy Alex, watch some movies together.
Yes, sir.
But we're going to do some commentaries. So let me explain a commentary for you. This is a pretty new concept. I think we've broken some new ground on this one. We're going to watch a movie. And then you can also watch the movie. And you can play this video. And if you don't want the video, you can just have the audio along with it. Just a place to relax, hang out, leave a comment, feel like you're a part of that communal film experience. Sometimes when you're sitting on the couch by yourself, it's just not the same, you know?
It's true.
So, yeah, I don't think this has ever been done before, but it sounds like a pretty fun idea. And we had to go back and forth on what movie we wanted to start with. You know, obviously, we could just do some Tarantino. Do we watch Ocean's 11?
To be honest.
Yeah, Ocean's 11 for me. I could watch that for the 50th time and still have a great time. But yeah, with the massive popularity of weapons recently, I felt like I really wanted to revisit Zach Cregger's previous film, Barbarian. Not his first film, not Zach Cregger's first film.
Oh,
he directed a little movie called Miss March. Have you seen Miss March, Alex?
I have not. No. Have you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This came out I was probably like 16, 17, so like
yeah.
It's did you watch Whitest Kids You Know at all?
I did not. No, I've never seen any of that.
Oh my god.
The only Zach
Abraham
Cregger work that
Lincoln?
I've seen is Barbarian and Weapons, so I am unsoiled by anything previously.
Okay, cool. I was there for his like dumb comedy years because similar to Jordan Peele, which I'm sure we'll talk more throughout this movie. He started in comedy and branched into horror, but
yeah,
no, Miss March. He even admits it's not even like a really good movie. It doesn't feel like a first movie, and he co-directed it with Trevor Moore. But there's a character in the movie named Horstick .mpeg. It's a name I'll never forget, unfortunately. But yeah, so that just gives you a little taste of what that movie's kind of like. But yeah, obviously he's having like a new not really late because he's still a young guy, but later in his career, I guess, renaissance with Barbarian and Weapons.
Yeah, paralleling it with Jordan Peele, it's the same idea, right? I mean, that's kind of what he did. Yeah. Key and Peele skit show for fucking how long? And now he does all this, fancy auteur stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a completely different side of what they can do, and I'm here for it. And I'm really curious how Barbarian holds up upon repeat viewings, because I've only watched it once, so this is my first rewatch, and I'm kind of curious with knowing the twists and whatnot. Is it going to be still as satisfying? What do you think?
Yeah, no, this is also my second official rewatch. I put it on 2 nights ago, but then I was like, you know what? I feel like this is what we're gonna watch on Monday, so I turned it off and turned on the second Zoller film that we're gonna watch for our director's dive on our other channel instead. That one held up on rewatch, but yeah, this is my first one. I turned it off because I had a feeling because of like you mentioned, the weapons is pretty timely. So yeah, I'm hoping it holds up. I think I know the shock value won't be there as much, but I think that it's still going to be an exciting movie in general. So
I think so too. Yeah, I've been pretty excited, honestly, to watch this. Yeah. So, you ready to start this thing?
I think so. Let me pull it up here.
All right. We're gonna give a countdown. And if you get off track, I'm gonna have a time code set up on my stream. So you should be able to, in theory, line it up with the time code and just press play wherever you're at. I'm watching on Netflix.
Same here.
I think this might be leaving soon, but it is
It
primed
it
up,
is.
ready, loaded up, ready to play. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Now, to be extra specific, do you have
Yeah.
Netflix with ads?
No, I do not. I made sure. Yeah, that would be a real
Damn.
bummer.
I do have
You got.
Netflix with ads, so I get it through my
Oh
phone company, so they don't spring for the
God.
extra. So,
So what do we do now then?
well, I will I guess I'll just let you know when an ad goes, and if you want to pause it for like the minute 40 seconds,
Oof.
and then we could just talk
Okay.
during the ad break, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Should we try that, or should we just go back to the website you got, or what do you think?
Well, the thing with the website is I couldn't hear it. That'd be the only problem.
Okay.
You know what? I'll give it a try. I'll go back to the
Oof.
website. Give it a try. In the meantime, to kill some more dead air while this is loading, I did start Dexter Resurrection.
Oh yeah,
Oh
nice.
yeah, we're still in it right there. Dexter is still prime, I would say.
Yeah.
It feels like
How
we
many
never
episodes do
left.
you
I don't
watch?
know. I'm only on episode 3 right now. Like I'm
Oh
about a
yeah,
quarter of the way through 3, I think.
yeah. That's where it starts really picking up, in my opinion. Kind of like settling in. Yeah, I thought the first episode of Resurrection was like kind of like a bad episode of television, in my opinion.
Really, you didn't
And
like it?
then it was like so much work to do to like retcon everything it already tried to retcon, and it's like,
Yeah,
holy fuck, man, you really fucked it up twice with New Blood. But
I get what you're
uh,
saying. Definitely with that, especially with how
it,
New Blood ended. It was like kind of like now Dexter's over, and then we're back.
yeah,
So
he's dead. What the cold kept him alive. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and then
which
like nobody
honestly makes
wants him,
sense.
and he's
So
not wanted. Yeah, it's just like a lot of convenient things, and we got to get
yeah,
him out of the small town again.
yeah,
But oh my
I
god, once he's
definitely
in
I
New
could feel
York,
that. Yeah,
shit's picking up. And it's got like the wit too. Like he's still like having like inside jokes and stuff, which I felt like was
yeah.
kind of missing from like New Blood, you know?
I agree 100%. Like, especially when he sees Harrison in New York for the first time, he's like, I want to cry. And then he's like, wait, I can't. Damn it. It's like, ah,
Hmm.
yeah. Or he stole my name, the Dark Passenger. So
Yeah, I just love Dexter as a character too. Like
it's so good. Yeah.
he justifies all his decisions, but he's like, I don't know, supposed to like because he's starting to meet other killers or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
the way he decides to go for them is like they just kind of piss him off, or like he's jealous of them, but he's like,
Right.
"Oh, I gotta do it for the right reasons," and it's like, dude, you're just doing it because you want to. This is
Exactly.
what the whole
He's got
show has
the
been.
itch.
It's like you always wanted to do this.
Yeah. Well, I'm
All
excited to
right, how
keep
we
watching it.
looking?
So I'm good. I'm just gonna play it on this. We'll run it. Quality's a
Are you
little
gonna be able
lower, but
to?
yeah,
You gonna
it'll
be
be
able to
fine.
hear it?
Yep, it's just a little quieter, but that's fine.
If
I
not, I
can hear
mean,
it.
we can try to pull some maneuvers.
Nope. Nope. Let's
Uh,
do it.
you sh- okay? We're ready.
I'm 100% ready. Yes, I'm
All right,
officially ready.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. You guys ready? Here's the countdown. In on okay, 3, 2, 1, and then on play. All right, we're gonna go after one for
So
the
three,
beat.
two, one, play.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Cool.
And we're in. Got the 20th
Sweet.
Century Studios.
Yep.
You all good? You got audio?
Yeah. Does your 20th century make noise?
Yeah, there's like trumpets,
Really?
fanfare.
Mine's not. But I mean, I hear it. Like I buffered through and saw, and like I hear everything else in the movie. I wonder why this
Yeah.
doesn't have sound in the 20th century. Not that I'm
You got
missing it, of
the
course.
you got the Regency logo.
Yep.
This slick looking R.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Oh, didn't know that was an R, but yeah, I see it.
Nice.
See, this is what's nice about watching movies with others. You learn things like that was an R in Regency logo. Also,
Almost never.
I had this question lined up because I was like, I'm gonna come prepared.
Mm.
What's your normal like setup? Are you like religiously watch your movies on TV, or are
I
you more
definitely try
so?
to. I mean,
Yeah.
like I've definitely caved into like some of the phone watching,
Hmm.
even for like full movies, which not proud of it, but in the day and age we live in, like
Yeah,
sometimes it's kind of necessary for like how busy I am. But no,
definitely.
I like to have the couch, the TV. I mean, definitely a theater if I can, but if not, the couch, the TV, lights down, ready to go. That's where I'm at. What about
Nice.
you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I also definitely like the TV watching. It's just, um, at certain points, you kind of just gotta, do what you can do. And a lot of the times,
Yeah.
especially with the two kids, I gotta watch on my phone. So,
You're just in between like 10-minute periods of whatever your fucking life
exactly.
is.
Yeah. And just hit play, watch what I can, pause. Yeah.
And we're in. I mean, I didn't realize how simple this movie opens too. It's just like you're at the house, car pulls up. Who's this?
Yeah. Why is it? I'm not gonna complain. We're just gonna run with it.
All good?
It's just so weird that it's so quiet.
Can you turn it up in the actual website?
No, I'll just put two headphones in. I mean, I can hear it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're way
You
good.
sure? No?
Yeah.
This is kind of a question I have though, because like when I first watched this movie in 2022 in the theater, great experience.
Hmm.
Airbnb, obviously, like I would say most everyone at that time has had an Airbnb experience.
Yes.
Is this going to be like a dated thing once Airbnb just doesn't exist or some shit? Like 20
Do you
years?
think Airbnb is not going to exist anymore?
I don't know, man. I mean, is anything going to exist in 20 years is the question I have now. But
That's fair. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think it'll age it. Just because, I
yeah,
mean, I feel like I watched a movie that took place a while ago, and there was still like some form of Airbnb. So I feel like
yeah, right. It's
like it
like you can
wasn't
transfer
Airbnb
it.
specifically, but it was some sort of, renting out your house type situation.
Okay.
So I think it's in a way it's kind of like timeless,
You
but
just got to place yourself in the time again,
right.
get
The
back to those
only
feelings.
thing that I was thinking when I first watched this as her Airbnb, well, I'll wait till we get to the part, but
Hmm.
I'll bring up my first thought with
Oh,
this whole
go for it,
situation.
man, if you feel it. Yeah, well, like, here's what I was gonna say about it is like, there's a lot of people. This is like a heated conversation movie, which is great, where like
Hmm.
people love it or hate it kind of movie.
Right. Yeah.
And there's like a lot of like little gripes I think that add up to be like, oh, it's not that good. When
Yeah.
like one of the major ones is like the surrounding area of this house
Yeah. Yeah.
and how unnoticeable it is that it's like a really decrepit area,
Yeah.
you know? Which I mean I can understand because like there's one house jutting out in the middle of absolute destruction almost, and I guess
Right.
you would think you would notice that, but
I would agree with you, but again, with personal experience, I've been to some crazy Airbnbs because
okay,
when we go to Airbnbs, we're not looking for luxury necessarily. We're looking for location in the cheapest possible way.
fair.
So, um, like the first one that we booked with friends while we were still in college, I think it was like junior year, and the instructions were drive down this road, and when you find the orange rag nailed to the tree, take a right.
What
So
the what? I nailed that orange rag up there. You'll see it.
exactly.
I'm
So we were just like, okay. And so yeah, and then we
okay.
locked
That's like
ourselves out that night, so we had to like break in, but it was super easy to break in just to pop a window out. So I mean,
where was
I could
this?
see this sliding. Oh, it was in Tennessee where we did
Okay,
this. Yeah,
gotcha.
great. It had a great view. A little shitty cabin, but
Mm,
it was a good time. It served its
nice orange
purpose.
rag that came with
Yeah.
it too. So boom, in the house, which like this is also like a horror thing of like don't like you're yelling at the character to not make the decision they're
Right.
making, you know.
That's what my first thought when I was watching this. Like, would I ever? And I'm not a woman,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
even as a man, I wouldn't go in another house with someone else, and I'd be like, no, that's all right. I'll call and get my money
Yeah.
back by myself.
Right. A double
Thanks.
booking of an Airbnb, that's a very rare thing, I'd say. Like I've
Right.
never experienced it. So yeah, you would question. But I did do like I listened to some interviews and just did some
Hmm.
research before watching this. Apparently like Cregger, he's a very interesting writer. He doesn't plan much and he kind of just like finds it along the way, which I mean you can tell in his movies in a good way.
Hmm.
But he said that this was started as like kind of like a writing exercise. It was like a book about how women are constantly like having this like fear ping and like
Oh yeah.
when
Yeah.
you feel it or when you ignore it, I guess is like what he's like playing with right now.
Hmm.
So like all these signals are like telling this woman to not be here.
Right.
But the horror is obviously she digs further in.
And it kind of goes against the basic instincts as obviously as the viewer, because you're like, no normal
Right.
person would do this, but maybe she would, I guess.
Right. I guess like when you see the surrounding area too, it's supposed to be like, does she have anywhere else to go?
Right.
You know, like
Exactly.
it's a little bit more justifiable, but
And he does mention like, oh, there's a medical. I don't know if he's mentioned it yet, but there's like a medical conference, so we're not going to be able to get anywhere to, you
right.
know.
Right. Yeah.
Also, do you think that bathroom was a call out or a callback to The Shining, or like just homage because of the pink tile and the
Oh, I
blinds?
didn't even notice that. Yeah. Jump scare.
Kind of.
Is that the first? I mean, I feel like this wasn't really a jump scary movie from what I remember, but you got to
No.
play those notes every once in a while. And I mean, just like perfect casting for Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Like identifiably, like obvious, like with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his biggest role. So like you're coming into this knowing the man can put on a fucking intensely crazy face and scare the shit
Right.
out of you, and you never trust it.
And you're just expecting it this whole time. You're like, okay, when's he gonna be like? When's he gonna do it? When's he gonna switch?
Right.
I feel like this was marketed super well too.
Mm.
Back when it first came
Yeah.
out, I just remember all kinds of hype saying you got to see this. It's like the craziest movie
Yeah. I think
of
you
the
told me about it honestly, and I was
yeah.
like, that was all the word of mouth, yeah, through marketing. Which I was thinking about that too. Like the marketing is so important for
Hmm.
horror in general to not like reveal too much but draw you in. Like Weapons is
Yeah,
a master class of marketing.
definitely.
Um,
Weapons is great in what they did to like hide pretty much everything about the movie except enough to bring you in, you know. I don't
yeah, right.
which by the way, I don't think you mentioned the stats. But like this
Mm,
made 4 times its money back, so or
yeah.
was it 10 times its money back? Yeah, it was four
I
million that
saw
made 40.
40 around 40. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane. And you can see why you got to make another one for sure.
Which that one's doing it's at like what was it 190 worldwide right now for weapons.
Oh, really? Nice. I haven't checked in a
I,
minute.
th-
Yeah.
I think so. I might be overshooting. Let me double check that. But
That's insane. What a jump, too. I mean, obviously it's got a little bit of a higher budget, I would say, but still extremely successful.
let's see.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
almost
read
200 worldwide for weapons right now with a 38 million budget. That's crazy.
that's wild. Yeah. Man, you love to see these movies though in 2025 just kind of like capture something like
Yeah,
this Sinners, you know, some other ones that have like kind of cool runs. Like
definitely.
it's these are original movies. Love to see it. I read that too. Basically, all of this is shot in what, Bulgaria.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that until I was
Yeah,
reading up on it yesterday,
that's
I think.
great. Most of the exteriors are in Detroit, which makes sense to just like capture the vibe of the real area, and then you can just do all interior somewhere else. But I've very few films that I've heard of have filmed in Bulgaria, and that must have like contributed to such a low budget for 4
Oh
mil.
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
I wonder what it
Do
would
you
have
think
been if you filmed it in America.
do you think Cregger like planned it that way, where he's like, let me find the cheapest place I can?
I'm sure. He said he
Yeah,
shopped this script around to like literally every studio he's ever thought of,
yeah.
like, or knew about. Like, and every
Even
single person
A24
said
turned it
no.
down. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Every single person said no, and then like a few years passed, and he found like a really low key financier, and it
Hmm.
just like picked up from there. So yeah, it must have all been in the plan to do it at such a low price point, because that's all he got. I mean, that's all he could do, probably. Yeah. Lock the door, comfort in your own room. This is like manageable for the night, like just
Yes, I
never
just
leave
don't
the
think I could
room.
sleep in the room with a stranger next. I don't know.
Right. The door's locked. I mean, it doesn't seem like a very solid door, but
Right.
Keith Toshko. Haven't really seen Georgina Campbell in much, this main actress. That's like her
Yeah.
main roles.
Has she been in anything else
I don't know, I'm thinking,
since?
yeah. I don't think so. I mean, I feel like I would know. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of TV, a lot of
Yeah,
shorts.
that's what I was just looking at TV. She was in The
Black
Watchers.
Mirror. Oh, wow. Blocked that one out already.
Oh wow.
I think Black Mirror looks like she had an episode of that. I don't remember which one, but that's probably her kind of main breakout.
Oh,
And
I
then
did
yeah,
watch this
Barbarian.
Bird Box Barcelona.
You watch that one?
So sort of. I walked over to the in-laws and they were watching it, and I sat there and watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of
Damn,
like
yeah. The
in and out.
Watchers is like really her only last thing, and that's a big bummer. Looks like she's in Cold Storage, which I've been waiting for this movie. It's got like
Yeah.
Liam Neeson and Joe Keery. She is like the second lead or the main in that one, so maybe she's got some stuff in the fire. But Georgina Campbell, British,
Yeah.
and Skarsgård, Swedish.
Yep. And the only American actor is yet to be seen on the movie yet. So.
Yeah, we'll see him halfway through. But I'm gonna be on accent watch. I mean, from the little I've done here in sussing it out, pretty flawless, I'd say.
So far, yeah.
I think Skarsgård obviously has it down. He probably has been practicing since he's a fucking young boy. His dad was like telling him
Him
how
and
to
his
do it,
entire family.
Yeah, there's all right, we're doing English accents tonight. You ready? So this is where like another like obviously red flag, like
Yeah.
pouring a wine bottle, he uncorks it, so like he's doing due diligence to show like I understand it's a sketchy
Right.
sitch, but like I'm a good guy.
And here we go. We're ready to balance back to where. Back to creepy, because like now we're getting stalker.
Yeah. This was great though, is like there is like a genuine like, oh, maybe this guy just actually has seen it, and like
Right.
this is where like it starts to kind of crumble. Like, is this guy just a normal dude? And I mean, Georgina Campbell's doing like a great job of like starting guarded and then like,
Mm-hmm.
showing that there's like, this is a genuine conversation.
Right.
You're kidding. But what's over on this side of town? Nothing.
Clearly one house.
Yeah.
The rest are just shit.
I feel like we're just like the setup is like kicking in right now, and like this is makes this movie so successful is like it's so interest inducing. Like there is like a natural like chemistry that's like, oh my god, and then but that you're watching a horror movie, or
Yeah,
most people would. So like you are still expecting the like shoe to drop that this guy is not who he says he is, but it just like
exactly.
such a diversion. But like it achieves this like first 25 minutes like perfectly, and it can
It
basically
does,
just
and
do
like,
whatever it wants after that.
and now we're hitting like the cliches, where now they're just kind of get that forced romance in your horror movie.
Yeah.
Take a card.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
We know. Yes. This looks really good too. This is like great lighting.
I noticed that with weapons too. It's just like it looks so nice. Does he
Yeah.
have the same cinematographer for both movies?
I think he might have switched for weapons actually. I looked up the cinematographer who did this, and he hasn't really done much
Oh, really?
otherwise. Yeah. Some just like more low key stuff. Let me check for weapons. This is fun, like a little spooky ghost, like Cregger's just like I like how I think he's followed Jordan Peele's advice of just like following the fun. That's the thing I always think about as a writer is
Yeah.
just like follow the fun, follow what you would want to see. And like these little moments of like genuine, just like homage or like kind of like cleverness pop out.
What you said earlier too about how Cregger started this as like a writing exercise. It reminded me of like the Better Call Saul people and the Breaking Bad people, Vince Gilligan and his people, where I mean, they had a plan obviously, but their plan was to write themselves in corners and just kind of
Right.
like
And then you
figure
got
out
to
how to
get
get
out.
out of that.
You leave the door cracked so you can get out,
Right.
a little
So
bit.
it's
But
it's like those kind of writers know their audience and knows how to treat people, and that's just kind of like what people want. Whether
yeah.
Netflix or whoever wants to keep making these garbage where they explain everything to you, what people
Mhm.
actually want is to be treated like, smart people. So,
Right. 100%. At least Kreger talked about how like basically when he shopped the script around, every person was telling him to like he couldn't do this. You have to take out, you can't introduce a character on page 50. Like
right.
you can't follow that character for 20 pages when he's like in the situation he's in, and like you can't have
Hmm.
Hollywood in your script. And like he just was like doubled down on the fact it's like no, those are all the things I like about Wit. Like
Yeah.
so it's just you really got to know, you got to see it, and he definitely saw it. The cinematographer for Weapons is the guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once as his main credit. So that's a big
Whoa.
upgrade for sure.
Yeah. I do remember reading that it was the same as everything for
Yeah,
cinematographer.
that's a great find. because Everything Ever All at Once is just a straight up beautiful movie. Left the door
Now we're
cracked
thinking, did
too.
she lock the door? Did she
Yeah.
lock it? Did she
Trust
remember
like
to lock it?
initiated immediately. I feel like I'd still lock the door at that point, but
Right.
I mean, I guess that's why this is like successfully like digging. I mean, because like you can't go too far with an unrealistic character that's making decisions like this, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like it is a fine line, a fine dance.
And what's nice about this movie, too, a testament to the writer and like trusting his audience, is we just spent how much time just getting to know, ooh,
Yeah,
creepy
right.
background thing, getting to know the people, and like same with weapons. It took its time introducing the characters, letting you be with the characters,
Yeah.
and then the shocking shit happens. You know, it doesn't rush anything, which I
No.
personally really appreciate.
Yeah. Gregor's like in his last two movies, he's like a real master. Jump scare number two. That one's kind of like a half-assed one, though, right? I mean, but yeah, Cregger, like he, the way he like limits information is like really masterfully done.
Yeah.
Like he'll give you like little breadcrumbs. Like that was just a breadcrumb. There's someone else in the house, you know. Like
Right.
it's not this guy. We trust this guy now, right? Like, but weapons is like that's like an even more widespread approach to like getting you to the point of like maximum information and then just stopping and then starting again somewhere else, you know, and then building on it ever so slightly to the next step.
So you say on your stream you have a timer for the movie?
Yes, yes, it's a time
Okay.
code. Hopefully, it's matched up.
I just have someone's next time I'm gonna need some kind of way to tell where we're at. Gotcha, as
Right,
a viewer.
100%. For sure.
But he says that it sounds good. So like
Oh
everything
hell yeah!
sound wise.
I can give you the time code right now if you need like a countdown or like a go to. Just let me know.
All right. Yes, I'll probably until I can figure out a way to do it myself. I'll just ask you for updates periodically here.
Yeah, for sure. Just let me know. Not like look at this. Okay, okay. Well, no, it's like it's like okay, maybe it's not that bad, but then oh fuck, these are fucking atrocious.
But we
And
couldn't
then
see it
boom,
at
it's like
night.
you drove down this road.
That's true. She did drive down the road, and she came from that bad direction.
Came
So
from
like,
that direct. It's like that looks the worst.
what's her excuse?
I forgot that she takes this little cruise. I kind of thought it just all was taking place. I mean, I know it goes outside every once in a while.
I did forget about this part as well.
Yeah, she actually goes to the
Where's she
interview, right?
going? Oh yeah, the interview. Okay.
Yeah. And then she decides to come back, that's another wild decision. I love Cregger's films, and I'm on board for life, honestly, already. But I do find that there are some points of like plot or just like character decision in Weapons
Mm-hmm.
too, where I'm just like, it's like it doesn't fully click for me, but or you just really have to go along for the ride and believe it all, you know.
Yeah.
Which that's what I should do. Yeah, I'm also not usually like a huge lover of the single location stories, but I think this one
Really?
it has the central, you know, like hub of the house, but then it goes out enough here and then with other sequences that we'll see,
Right.
where I never feel like I'm like too bogged down in the location, and and you get multiple different areas of the house, and they're all explored really well,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The
so it
house
doesn't
is
ever
kind
feel
of like
stale.
expands as the movie expands too, so that's kind of helpful in
Yeah,
that. But I'm
right.
personally, I'm on
Gets
board
fucking
with
weird.
the
Yeah.
single location personally.
I see the appeal, especially like budgetarily. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
and you get to like set up your whole crew, kind of be comfy in one spot for at least, if I
Right.
would assume, a few weeks at a time. But I do think like visually and maybe just emotionally, it's like you need to get out of the house at some point in like an hour and a half plus movie, or
Yeah.
else it's too constraining in a way.
Do you feel that way about The Hateful Eight?
Hmm. That's a good one. I think that one really like builds itself on that feeling, which is kind of cool.
Hmm.
Like it gets heated and more tense in ways, which this one doesn't really do. That's more about like exploration of all the weird shit in the house.
Right.
Um, yeah, but you do also start outside the cabin in that movie, which you get like in Tarantino's scene writing, you basically get like 45 minutes of going to the cabin, which I think that
Yeah.
does help the movie probably.
Yeah.
And those are maybe my favorite scenes, honestly, in that movie.
Yeah. When they're in the carriage rides.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Samuel L. Jackson shows up, and then Walton Goggins shows up and just like
Yeah.
keeps adding characters. Yeah. But I do love the shot in Hateful Eight of when you get outside and there's like the poles set up to the outhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great shot. It's kind of like reminiscent of The Thing. It kind of just emphasizes like you only get out of the cabin in that movie for like a 10-second period, and then you got to
Right.
go back in, you know?
But it almost you don't realize it while you're in the I don't know in the cabin.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize that you're in it for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you got this guy just yelling at you. That was a good shot. Waving the arms.
Okay. Now, do you hear him out? Hear what he's got to say,
Hey.
or
Uh, mm, yeah. Like all my initial concerns are now made real of like, why
okay.
am I in this area? Nice cut. Another slightly unbelievable thing is like the cops in this movie.
Oh, right.
One,
Just
no
kind of
units.
yeah.
I mean, I've never really called the cops, knock on wood, to, out of emergency. But like, I
Right.
assume a unit would show up. I would hope. And then they do show up later. And I want to
Yeah, they
say
do.
they do some unbelievable things too, but we'll get there.
What's weird about, I guess, back to my audio thing here is like I hear the dialogue, but anything besides the dialogue, like I didn't hear that man yelling at all. If it's at like a certain pitch, I don't know if it's something with
Oh,
my setup or
maybe
what,
it's
but
could just be like the actual file or whatever is on.
yeah,
It's kind of fucked. We'll get it better. We'll get right for this next one.
yeah. Nope.
The door that locks behind you.
Yep. Nope. 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 Nope.
It's cool that like there are like the ghost little nugget and then like the door that closes on its own. It's almost like a haunted house to start, and it's like you can tell that Cregger didn't really know what was even down in the basement yet at this point in writing. Like he's just doing some horror type
Right.
elements that will add up later.
So what I read too, and you probably read it, was the way Craig had it was Fincher up top in the upstairs,
Yeah,
and then it's Raimi in the basement.
Raimi in the basement. I love that.
Yep.
That's just a perfect pitch for
It
me.
is honestly.
He said Drag Me to Hell was like a really big inspiration, which
I
when he
could see
said
that.
that, I was like, "Oh my God, that's like a great double feature for this movie."
Yeah.
Uh,
I love
and
that movie, Drag Me to Hell.
I
Another
need to
like
rewatch
low
that one
key.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Add it to the list.
right? Boom. I did see too. Cregger said that his new Resident Evil movie, which is after his next one after Weapons,
Hmm.
is going to be like his Evil Dead 2 film. That's what he said. So take that how you want to take it. But he says he's just like following the fun with that one. It's a story he would have written had it not been like Resident Evil based, and he's kind of, making it his
So
own
why doesn't
thing.
he do it without the Resident Evil?
You know, I I could honestly see him taking like a paycheck right now after Weapons, just to like he's done two, and he's at his max peak popularity right
Yeah,
now. He's gonna get paid on the next one and then keep going. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But
that's fair, I
there you
guess, but
go. She says nope,
nope.
but it's just too curious. And this came out after Nope, right? Or was it before?
This was before Nope. I'm pretty
Really?
sure. I'm
I
pretty
said it
sure.
was the same year. Let's see.
Yeah, prove me wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Mhm.
From my memory, I'm pretty sure that Barbarian came out in like August, September of 2022.
Let's find out. I'll
Yeah.
look up Nope.
Release date September 9th, 2022. And Nope, I want to
It-
say was a summer movie.
Nope. It was because I definitely saw it in Florida, so I think you're right. This came out. Yeah, this was
Nope, a
July
few months
22nd.
before. Okay. So also the audience is in on the word nope in a way in this
Yep.
theater experience, right? That's good. I also was kind of remembering. God, what a shot. This is where like I have a theory for like what is the peak of this movie, which I'll get into later, but I mean we're in a new movie now. It's like
Right. Yeah.
everything that would happened previously, it kind of doesn't really matter right now.
Especially after what's about to happen coming up here.
Yeah.
It's just a complete flip,
Yeah.
which is kind of like a bold filmmaking choice, but also like it's sort of like it reminds me of the end of Weapons and how I was describing it to one of my friends who also went and saw it, and I was like, anybody willing to send it in the end like they do in Weapons, like
Full
respect.
send.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't hold back. Like don't pull the camera away. We're just full sending it, and I was there
Yeah.
for it.
We're drop kicking this crackheads 8 times in a row and we're not stopping.
Either you're in it or you just get the fuck out.
Yeah, right. It's like some good like tone setting kind of synthy
Hmm.
music too. It's not just like your standard like string horror.
Now, were you ever wondering, like, is this Bill Skarsgård?
Ooh.
Did I say Bill? That's his name, right?
Yeah, that's Bill, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many Skarsgårds, but yeah,
Yeah, right.
were you thinking like it's Keith?
I mean, I'm trying to think about my first experience here. I wasn't spoiled on anything, which was nice.
Yeah, me either.
Uh so yeah, I think I still was being like, what is this guy? He can't like it's the movie is playing with horror language that I'm familiar with and I'm still waiting, for
Yeah.
that shoe to drop. But there was always this lingering thought of like he's actually telling the truth because Skarsgård is playing it really well to leave that
He
open.
is, yeah.
There was some accent watch right there. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I didn't hear it because my sound cuts out when she gets too loud.
Ah,
Damn.
fuck. It was just him.
Oh, it was him?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, just an absolutely horrifying image. Mhm. Not making any sense. I mean, she's telling you straight up.
Right. You're not making sense. No, no, I saw it.
It's like, would I fucking say this shit to you right now? But it is just playing at that idea of like women have to worry about this stuff. Men are like, I'll just go down there and see what's up.
Right.
God, he's never gonna get over his eyes as an actor though, because he just
Yeah.
utilized them so hard as Pennywise. Like
You're just
you
waiting for
can't
one to
look away.
drift.
Yeah.
He's coming back as Pennywise too in the new series coming out.
Oh, is he?
Welcome to Derry.
He's
Yep.
part of it. Okay, cool. I mean, that's a good call. You don't really want to replace him this
Oh,
early,
not at this point.
right?
I mean, he's just at this point he's got a Hugh Jackman in the role and just do it till he's
Make it his
fucking
own. Yeah.
dead.
Not really. I mean, I don't think anyone can really take it from him. Like it's gonna be like the Joker. Like, who's the
I
next one
think
that can do it right?
feel like at this point, me personally, I'd be like, maybe makes me a bad person, but I'd just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
wipe
I
my hands of
mean,
this. Forget
the
about
interview is over, right? Like, I'd
it.
be
Yeah,
going home pretty
exactly. I'd be like,
quick.
eh.
I don't even really need to stay at the Airbnb, but I guess like she's also scared of the random homeless man that just like,
That's true.
dude, you know about this door though.
Right? Oh yeah, there you go. There
God,
you go.
this
Get it
movie's good. It's getting me again, because I don't really
way
fully
ahead of you.
remember the beats. Yeah, Keith's gone. A lot of doorway shots, like framing half of the like left and right sections of the frame are gone.
hmm
And I mean, it kind of brings it to the poster, which I fucking love the poster for this movie too. The blood red with the black text, and then you have like just her in the doorway.
Right. Yeah.
So good.
Again, not giving anything away either with the movie, which is nice.
Right. Yeah, it's just like looking into a creepy basement, kind of. It's like, oh, yeah, I feel that. I've looked into a creepy basement before.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
So this is the nexus point from Fincher to Raimi. It's this
Right.
door,
Yeah.
this green door.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh my god. A deep ass fucking staircase through rock. Holy shit.
Where's where's her nope mentality at this point? Fuck
Yeah, I
Keith.
saw.
All right, you just met Keith. Fuck him.
Right. So, Keith, what the fuck are you doing going down farther? Like,
Yeah,
my
right.
guy.
Come on, dude.
Now you have to believe her. You saw the bucket. Oh my god. What a great little cue. Oh my god. I'm getting chills watching this movie. This is fucking great.
Yeah, think twice.
Mm.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Fuck him. Fuck him.
yeah, nah, yeah. She's a good person, though. They
Quit
bonded
being good
over the
persons.
jazz movie.
Oh yes, I forgot about the
Nobody
jazz and the
loves, nobody
wine and the
likes jazz anymore.
duvet.
Yeah, this could be the one. He knows jazz.
That gets me. And he could put a duvet on it in a silly way.
Aim the phone down the stairs.
Yeah, seriously? Come on, thank you.
A lot more green than I remember in this like sequence.
I know, especially since I said Fincher. Now I'm just seeing the
Yeah,
Fincher
now
green hue.
right. Oh my God. The door from Titanic?
Where's the nope
No.
mentality? It's just no way.
Hurry, Jack. You see, when was the last time you watched Titanic?
Oh fuck, it's been a long ass time. Like I
Oh,
was
that's in the
maybe
list.
oh god, yeah, I don't even know.
A
I
wee
might have been
lad?
like 12 last time I
Okay.
watched it.
Did you have it on VHS with the double
Yeah,
VHS
the double
tapes? Fuck
VHS. Yeah,
yes.
of
Fuck
course.
yes.
Same. I had the
I was
same with
thinking,
fuck. What's the other one I had double of? Can't remember. Green Mile.
oh wow, yeah, I didn't have that one, but I could definitely see why that's a double.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about it, and I don't have the full link to the memory, but I'm pretty sure like the first pair of titties I saw was Kate Winslet in Titanic.
Really? That
That
was
was
your
like my
first
first like
pair of tits?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
My parents like that was the one PG-13 movie with
Yeah.
boobies that like, you know what? It is a great film, and he's gonna want to. Oh my!
Oh fuck.
Yeah, don't crawl at her, my guy.
Yeah. Why are you
But
crawling,
that's
dude?
a great frame. Yeah, that's a great decision by Cregger. Someone bit me. Right. Is like he wants to go the other direction because he doesn't believe women. It's disgusting.
He's
Oh
a
my
pig,
God.
and he'll pay for it. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Holy shit.
God, this is what I love about this Zach
And this is
Cregger
my
guy.
favorite pair of titties.
Yeah, speaking of titties, that was Skarsgård's last pair of
Yeah.
titties he saw, or Keith.
Right.
Imagine that.
It's like here you're like the movie's over, right? Like,
Right.
oh, we're in a completely different movie now. And this is like where my theory kind of kicks in. My question is like, what do you think is like the peak of this movie? Like, because in the first half, that first like 20 minutes is
Hmm.
like constant setup and unease and slow discovery in a way that's like you never really get past how interesting that is, I'd say. But
Right.
to me, I kind of think, or there's also the climax with the mother at the end with all the crazy shit that goes down, which is like the climax of the movie. But I kind of think the peak is this scene right here. Everything has like kind of paid off previously to what we've seen. And you're left in like a confusion of like this new storyline and how it's going to like incorporate into what we've seen now.
Yeah.
And like, I just remember the feeling of just like confusion and like what is happening in this movie, like where am I at in this, like what the fuck, like
Are we gonna go back?
yeah.
Is this a jump in
That was
time?
right. It's like what is this movie? And that's Zach Cregger's voice right there.
Essentially, that's the most likely outcome.
Uh, yeah, and a lot of the like other gripes I hear about this movie is like with this character, it's like we don't why do I want to like follow this person?
Right. Yeah.
But it is central to the themes of like Me Too,
Right.
don't
This was
believe women when they
around
say
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all wrapped. And I think it's a very fun like diversion. And it's such a great choice to have him driving down the fucking like beautiful ocean highway. Like obviously we've been contained in a dingy basement, so it's like freeing.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, we're singing Ricky Tikki Tavi at having the fucking time of his life, driving in Cali or wherever, and it's like everything has changed now.
Why isn't Justin Long in more movies?
Yeah, this is like I mean, as much as he's playing into Bill Skarsgård's identity, he's kind of like completely negating what he's doing with Justin Long's identity. You know, like it's a
Yeah.
total different character than I've ever seen him play.
Definitely 100% different than anything that he's ever played.
But I mean, he's just such a great comedic actor. So I mean, he's been kind of stuck in that vein for 20 years.
Yeah. Jeepers Creepers is my like most memorable of
Uh,
Justin Long.
yeah. Gets his eyes gouged out, right? At the
Yeah.
end, he's got his like face pinned up.
Yep. Then you get a call back in the second one with his belly button tattoo and made into a little shuriken.
I didn't even catch that. Wow. Mm-hmm. And we've named Detroit, right? Previously.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
want to say, yeah. So like we're forming the link. Jeez. I mean, it is hard to stomach how long this sequence goes on after we've just spent
Right.
55 minutes, you know, like
Yeah.
doing completely different things. Rental, red car. What is weapons color scheme? Is it purple? It's Barbarian, obviously red.
What is its color
Red and green,
scheme?
I guess. I'd say it's like purple or blue.
I was gonna say I'm remembering a lot of blues, maybe.
Yeah, like dark, kind of
Yeah.
toned down blues. And then there's obviously the bright orange of the main character or like the main
Right.
villain's
Yeah.
look. Yeah, I will say this is probably the most direct like 2022 part of this film too, where like you
Yeah.
can tell Cregger started scene writing this with like specific goals, you know, of like what was going on at that time.
Definitely. If anything, this would be more so the dated part of the movie for me,
Yeah,
at least, because I just
maybe.
feel like again, Airbnb is just more like long lasting.
Yeah, you got a house, you know, you can kind of identify
Yeah.
the house and where you're in it at it and yeah. Boom, we got the snake.
Yep. Here we go.
Car pulls up. This guy's the snake. That's what I'm getting.
Do you like danglies in your mirror?
I do have a three-eyed cat dangly.
Mm,
It doubles as like a freshener, car freshener. But
gotcha.
yeah,
So
I
it serves a
do have that.
purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Personally, I hate them, but since Sarah and I both work at the same place, she likes a dangly, so I have a duck on a swing. So
Yeah.
the
No
only reason
Jeep.
I was like, I'm gonna remove this duck was because when Elliot was a baby, he really liked it. So I was like, all right, fine. The little bastard saved your duck. But yeah, no, I typically hate stuff hanging from my mirror. Don't know why. It just bothers me.
Jeeps. The ducks. Go with Jeeps, man. Sounds like you're a Jeep family, or you're about to be.
Well, Sarah loves Jeeps. I hate Jeeps. But yeah, no, we have a Toyota and a Chevy, so far from Jeep.
Okay. Have you seen those
This
like
is,
little like ducks in the Jeep?
yeah, yeah. I don't understand that personally either.
Yeah.
But hey,
What were you saying?
this is just cool. Like the complete difference in like attitude with this character. He comes in, he sees that door open, no curiosity. He just doesn't give a fuck
Yeah.
about anything but
What
himself,
the
so he just
fuck?
closes the door.
Right.
And now
He
he's like,
owns the
"Why is my
place. He's
place
just wandering
dirty?"
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a couple of weeks.
I really enjoy this camera angle.
Justin Long, though, I mean, he is captivating. Like
Honestly, yeah.
you want to watch him. Yeah. Even if he's playing this shitty character. Mhm.
Dude.
Hmm. On rewatch, maybe the sequence is just slightly too long. I don't. Am I getting that or?
You mean Justin's long sequence before we get back to like the
Yeah,
basement?
just a
Uh,
bit. I don't know. It's
no,
inching towards the basement.
now we're back in Detroit, I feel like we're like back to where we left off. So I feel
Okay.
like the
Click
part
back in. And then we go to this scene with Zach Cregger, the director, like
what the fuck?
Mm.
At first.
If this was a different actor, though, it would be even more unlikable. Like he used
Right.
Justin Long's like characteristics well. I did see that he initially wanted Zac Efron or offered it to Zac Efron
I saw
too.
that. Yeah. That would have been interesting.
I
I
think it
feel like
could
he
have
would have been
worked.
just
Yeah.
as likable, I
Hmm.
feel.
He could bring out the like cheesy, I'm
Hmm.
not a bad guy, at the end of the day type of like attitude. Okay, I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Right. Uh, we are on 56 minutes even right now. AJ's just now calling um, the woman who's making these accusations against him. Drunk calling, of course, because he was just out with his boy, who he can trust with any information, it seems. I'd say pretty convincing drunk acting there. I feel like, especially at the club, I feel like that was pretty convincing drunk acting. Drunk acting is kind of hard to nail. Again, I feel like this bathroom is just like a shining callback. That's what I'm feeling.
Sorry about it.
Doesn't this bathroom just give you the Shining vibes from the old woman in
That
the tub?
carpet.
And then you have the old
Yeah.
woman in the basement
Let me look at
with
it
the
here.
saggy titties.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely a correlation. Not my password.
What the fuck? This dude's attitude is just so crazy.
Yeah.
Great shot there. Just now realizing the keys are still on the table and the car's out front.
Right.
I completely forgot we have one more cutaway to like a flashback.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy too, like the way he directed once Justin Long enters the house. Everything is not as like cinematic and it's all very normalized. Like the
Yeah.
apartment doesn't feel scary with him yet, like
Yeah.
it's a good
Squat
use
in
of
my
just
fucking
like
house.
did he already give the yeah bitch line? No, not yet, right? He's doing the square footage shit on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. He hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, that was a big laugh in the theater.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh, what a line delivery.
Yeah.
All right, bitch, ready to get fucked. If only it was his character. That was just a perfect encapsulation right there.
Yeah. That is a great line, honestly, because there is like this true darkness in this man that he's like
Right.
not admitting. Secret tunnel.
Kind of makes you want to put a basement in your house. Not for
Yeah.
these purposes, of course, inbreeding and such, but
Uh-huh. Just for the square footage.
right, exactly. It's all about the real estate.
You got a man cave? What are you working with over there?
I mean, I made my laundry room is right next to me here, but like there's an
Mm.
extra space between the laundry room and our dining room. And that's just kind of where I
Okay.
have my desk. The plan
Yeah.
is to eventually get like a small building for like just me and Sarah's space, and the boys will get the
Nice.
house. So
Okay.
we just have so much property, so it's just kind of like we might as well use it while we're here.
Right. As long as you can build something on it.
Yep.
I feel like when I listen to how Sean Fennessy watches movies, which is like in his garage, chilling in
Yeah.
his little man garage, I'm like, that sounds kind of appealing. Some type of just like chill
That's
zone.
that's what I had up north. I don't know. We did a couple recordings up north in our garage where
Yeah,
it was like, yeah.
that is nice. Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Holsters the knife.
Is this like a Jesse Pinkman
It honestly
affectation with
feels
the
like it.
bitch? Yeah, a lot of bitches.
And even with this, like the way he's acting with the measurements, it just feels like when Jesse's shopping for the totes to melt the bodies and he's like getting into the
Yeah.
tote at the store.
Yeah. Like again, like the red flags that just get ignored in this movie. This man doesn't even notice like this is clearly like a sex dungeon. He just knows that he's sitting
Oh,
on something gross.
gross.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh shoot. Even more square footage. I mean, this is like a 25-minute sequence, right? What are we at here?
I mean, the movie's almost over at this point.
I know. This is written in Jesse Pinkman's voice.
Immediately measures it.
Are these cages? Okay, I'll get rid of those in a sec.
It's funny also the different motives here. So like Keith goes down there to make sure it's all clear, and he's just like the other man in
All
the movie, just
financially
going down there
based.
and just yeah. It's like I'm gonna make sure I'm benefiting from this space.
Yeah. I mean, there are setups though where like he's talking about selling the Michigan place. So like, it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna go measure all this shit. He's like, I am planning on selling this. So it's like
Right.
you can't always fault the decisions because it is like grounded. Jesus Christ. The use of shadows in this like whole basement area is just like masterfully done too. Like the way that the darkness like you can't see it, but things can come in and out of it pretty well.
Yeah. Great shots here.
Yeah, that's insane. That's a fucking video game shot right there. Love
Right.
that.
What? Go in the room that's got
Oh
light.
my
What are
god,
you
yes.
doing,
Dude,
man?
see now I'm back in the movie. I don't know. I just like I enjoy the diversion, but I do think it might have gone a bit too long.
I get your argument. I just feel like it was well paced enough that I'm just like felt like it didn't even happen.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of helps on rewatch because I know what's coming, so I'm like
Yeah.
expecting that.
Oh my god.
Yep, here it is.
And another flash coming. Boom. What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
Oh my god.
Jump scare.
And we're back to where
Flashback.
we are. Yeah, and right into a flashback.
Honestly, I didn't realize, but this weapons like structure is pretty similar. I mean,
It really
minus
is.
the character title drops, like title cards. I feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty similar. And everyone's like, that was the thing about weapons is everybody was like, it's so clearly inspired by Magnolia. Well, yes, but like
Yeah,
what I thought the most, I mean, obviously it's got fucking PTA all over it, but like
mm-hmm.
the camera attached to the door shots every time they close the door, that that gets me fucking rock hard every time I see it
Yeah.
because I remember that in Punch Drunk Love, and I was just like, I love this shot.
I love this shot right here.
Yeah,
The way
this
it
is
just
good
went
too.
into the car and we're moving.
Hmm.
This whole sequence is, I think it's pretty amazing, honestly. Again, like we were in the dingy basement and we just like hard cut to bright greens and like sunny
Yeah,
days and like, and then we slowly descend into whatever like situation we realize we're in finally in this film through the
right.
sequence, you know?
And what's cool? I mean, fun fact here, but everything Cregger said, you probably read this too, but Cregger said that he tried to do everything practical that Cronenberg would have like access to at the time
Hmm.
of Cronenberg shooting the thing. Um, so that's what he wanted to do
Carpenter.
in this movie. The only thing they couldn't get practically was the green grass because
Hmm.
nothing would take where they were filming, like grass
All
wise,
right.
no matter how many times they tried to plan it. So it had to be digitally.
Yeah, kind of like some Tim Burton-y vibes with how green and fresh that grass is, which
Yeah,
is kind of fun. Some Edward Scissorhands. And I didn't notice it, but I think the aspect ratio just switched for the sequence into like
did
a more
yeah.
of like a TV or like 4:3 type of format.
Hmm. Kind of gives you that time jump too feel,
Yeah, you feel it. Yeah.
and it didn't tell you.
God,
So like this was
terrifying.
his way of telling you again, like him knowing his audience is going to be smart, which is
Hmm.
cool. Without the the title card saying 50 years ago or
Yeah,
whatever.
right. 1974. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell by the cars.
I like the way he can like shake up his own filmmaking style within sequences though. Like he doesn't have to stick to the language of one decision
Hmm.
because this is
Yeah,
like a very free flowy floaty like camera and I really like that vibe now for it. And I mean, great casting with this guy. I'm pretty sure his name is
Su-
Robert Blake.
super
I
creepy
forget where I've
dude.
seen him in. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah.
You his most recent one was the fuck. I don't find it. It came out last year. I don't think you
Something
liked it very
major,
much.
definitely. Oh,
Um,
fucking long legs.
no, not that one. Um, it was the last stop in Yuma County.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't hate that movie, but yeah, I feel like he's been in something before that I've seen. But that is
he was in
definitely the most
Doom, wasn't
recent.
he? Doom with The Rock.
Oh wow, that might be a
He's a lot younger than that, but he's still a fucking creep.
yeah.
Again, like you're just along for the ride here, but
Unfortunately, yeah. That's like it's like this slow realization of like what
yeah,
is actually
what's happening?
happening, you know? Yeah.
So you're the type of guy to make sure everything's locked around your place before you go to sleep?
Oh yeah, bro. I'll have times where I'm laying in bed
Uh-huh.
and like I'm like 90% sure I locked the door, but
Yeah.
like I'll get up and go check because like the paranoia
Been
will
there.
set in enough that I'm like, you know
Yep.
what, I'm gonna just do it.
And you're like, the one time you decide, you're like, no, 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 I locked it. I know I did. But then you start thinking, but what if it's the one time I didn't lock the door and it's
Yeah,
the one time somebody gets here and breaks in? Yeah.
exactly. Moving out. Yeah, I mean
Settle.
it's not like right. It's not a like direct one to one for like the neighborhood crumbling around this house,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like you can like kind of interpret it as like this darkness in this neighborhood is like a crying call for like this type of suburbia American,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
and it is kind of like souring everything around it.
Great cut
And we're
there.
back. I
Yep.
mean, that sequence is phenomenal. I love that sequence.
What's smart about that sequence too is we don't go back to the break-in. We see him unlock the window, and that's all we need.
Right, right. We have to put the pieces together later when
Right.
we're driving home.
It's
Like, oh
it's
fuck, like,
perfect. And he's
yeah,
got the obviously the midwife stuff that he just bought, the VHS
hmm
tape,
the baby
fuck me,
thing.
tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mama.
The bottle, the
Here it
fucking
is.
bottle. Oh my God, what a fucking terrifying image. This is my favorite image of the movie right here. And when you see the hair on it
Yeah.
soon, oh my God, dude, this is phenomenal. I've been drinking this for 2 weeks. The hair, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck that shit. There's just no way. There's just no
No,
way.
no.
No. No.
You trapped down here
Not
for
a,
2 weeks, just watch some dude get his fucking head smashed in.
you don't even drink normal milk.
Oh shit, yeah, you're fucked. Look at all that hair.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I read that like it was apparently like kind of a mistake at first when there was
Yeah.
a hair on the bottle. And then Cregger obviously thought it was like a good decision and 100%. When I think of Barbarian, I think of that image right there.
Won't take the bottle. Must want the nipple.
Hmm. Straight from the source. Yeah, and there's a whole section on the IMDb trivia if you want to read it. I was going to read about it. It's like about the entire prosthetics process for this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this dude's like ass out, and they're just like building on it in a smart way. So it's not even you don't go full CGI. You don't have
Right.
like insane prosthetics to make it look like not a human. It's like right in that middle ground. That's like perfect.
And practical will hold up. It will stand the test of
Yes.
time. I just did a video on this channel that I'm streaming on, but I talk heavily about like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It holds up so well. Like the set design is some of the best I've seen. Like
Mm.
still, it holds up so well.
Yeah, right. You don't have to
The first two
worry.
especially.
Mhm. But the idea for this woman too is kind of rooted in Grendel's mom off of like
Mm-hmm.
Beowulf, if you know that
Yeah,
movie or
yeah.
story. And I can definitely see that. It is kind of interesting too that in his two major films, uh, there's both like a wiry, misshapen older woman that's kind of like crony and scary.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if like Zach Cregger's kind of like a mama's boy, where like this is like his deep-seated insecurities or fears. Oh my God, this is I just love this movie now. And this is where people like lose the movie. A lot of people I
Which
talk
is
to where it's like,
crazy.
I don't like this character. I don't like the turn it took. And I'm like, that's exactly why I love it. Like,
Yeah, honestly. And like this may seem bizarre and over the top, but like it just feels
it's still,
so
it's still like
real.
bound in reality in a fucked
Yeah.
up way though, where it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is not, it's not like supernatural.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, dude.
The look and just fucking the look of
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Force fed titty milk.
I think I would be hauling ass a little faster, to be honest.
Right? Free. I mean, I guess you're malnourished. You only have been drinking some breast milk. Yeah, pound it down, pound it down. Grab a fucking tool from down there, hit it. They're on it. Oh, window. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Good.
Back into the shadow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. See, she's instantly wants to help this guy immediately though too. But she also, I mean, doesn't know who this guy
Right.
is.
Right.
Been thinking about Keith for 2 weeks. Maybe she feels bad. Little bit of like lore building, kind of late in the third act here, or second, towards the end of the second act. Like, I'm still along for the journey, but I can understand why people are kind of starting to check out at this point in the movie. Because now we've had basically every reveal that we can
Yeah.
handle or like that we need. And I think like I just suffer in every movie like this where you reach the climax and you know that you have to spend another 20 minutes doing something to get characters out of the situation, or like we need
Yeah.
to save the day in this way. So it's like we have to fulfill the last 20 of whatever shit we set up. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
I think he does a better job in Weapons to push that to the very end. I mean, the movie cuts off at a completely like unexpected time in that one.
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, it may be the same struggle with weapons for some people because I know the guy I was talking to about it, he said that it started to feel redundant with the way it was told with the different perspectives, but I
Mm.
felt like each new perspective added something new to the movie, and I'm down
Yeah,
for that kind of storytelling, but also he said by the
yeah.
time they got to Alex, he felt like it came to a kind of a screeching halt for a minute
Mm.
until it went,
So it
what
caught back to
Grady
present
and
or whatever.
right, they got into the house that night, and it went like batshit for the last like
I could
20
see.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love the ending for that movie. I could see that
Yeah,
though. In my opinion, I kind of understood most of the mystery of Weapons once they reached the kid's house with the teacher character, and there's like the creepy parents sitting inside. I was like, okay, this house is responsible at minimum, like
yeah,
someone in this house is. So like, I do understand like a little bit of like stuck in a gear that you're kind of ready to get out of in the
right,
second
yeah.
bit, but. God, back into the shadows, more shadow shit. The great, like Simple shit. You only have to put one light and
Right.
then go in and out of where the darkness reaches, and it's like all you
And it,
need.
and it gives you just enough information right there. It's like, what, she won't go past that certain point, so why? What's back there? And then you hear
Right.
the homeless man was like, there's something worse in there. So it's like, what
Mm.
is it?
Yeah,
And the
there is
first
more
time
to
watch, of
learn.
course, you're like, what could it be worse than that thing, right?
That's true, yeah.
Like an actual monster.
Right, and we've already seen this monster, but now we're gonna like see him in full form of
Right.
like
And he's still
creepy,
here, still
decrepit
alive.
monster. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is kind of like some Scarfacey shit now with this like mural on the wall, like paradise
Yeah.
in a fucking nasty room. Mm. Just like a lifeless man. Like, is it just like pure psychopath, in the eyes?
Right.
And here's the cop stuff. Yeah, I will say like 2 weeks in a hole, I feel like you're a little more rabid. I think Georgina's doing a good job of like trying to get there, but she's still kind of on
Yeah.
a
You
sane
think,
level.
yeah. And she's a little bit, I mean, she's been drinking fucking titty milk for
Right.
how long now? Oh, you said 2 weeks?
2 weeks. It is a bit like, no, these guys aren't listening to the woman. It's just
Right.
maybe too many times, but it does
I get
compound the
that. Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Who's been keeping this guy alive?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought he was just drinking the titty milk, but he's getting water every once in a while. I like how it's just like this silent evil though. Like this guy could be having dialogue, like
Right. Yeah.
or muttering shit, like
Or playing the part where he's just like trying to play it like he's the one that's the victim right now.
right, he's
Kind of
trapped
just
or something.
lathering
Yeah,
it
like
on. Yeah.
yeah.
But he's like, let me show you something cool. Still.
Yeah. And it's great too because like we've met kind of like modern horror rapey guy,
Yeah.
and modern horror rapey guy meets actual rapey like evil
Right.
guy,
Yeah.
like yeah. And it's like when you're
Like this
confronted
is
with
him in the
this
future.
level, you're right, or just like to an extreme degree
Hmm.
that even he can't reach, and it's like, oh yeah, there are levels to this in a
Right.
nuanced way, somewhat. Yeah, like seriously, like literal no listening going on.
So why do you think she killed Skarsgård but not um
Justin
fuck
Long's
can
character.
yeah.
I don't know, that's a great question. Maybe like he was trying to escape, and she didn't like that with Keith's character because she hasn't really noticed Justin Long trying to escape yet, right? Or has she?
Yeah. No, no, well she tried to stop him but he went to the bell and so she didn't cross that line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
But like I guess when he ran away he fell into the trap so maybe she was just like, "Oh, another baby in the hole.
got him. Yeah.
My god, this guy's been busy."
Jesus, yeah, that's such a terrifying thing. That actually kind of makes me think Dangerous Animals took a note from Barbarian here.
Oh, that's a good
He's
call.
got he's got the tape collection.
Yeah.
Takes a lock of the hair.
What a movie that was. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I did enjoy that one. On the Dexter vein too. It just felt like a
Hmm.
true fucked up serial killer story in a good way.
Yeah.
Breaking another window, going back in. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, you grab the keys, you leave. And then you call the cops, right? I mean,
Well, the cops didn't listen. I wouldn't call him again.
yeah, call different cops. Right. Some like holier than thou fucking turn for
Yeah,
this
right.
guy, you know? Oh shit, never mind. Put the gun down.
Let's not do anything rash, all right? Chill.
Now that I'm being affected. Yeah. 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 I'm a monster. Or he's just fucking done. Or he like thinks he's caught, you know, in a way, and he's
Yeah,
like,
right.
well,
He hasn't been able to get to his table to kill himself and he's just sick of living.
all right.
Oh my God, what a great.
That was a clever use of filmmaking. I do wonder, like, there was some cut there before they hit the building, obviously, and it kind of sold it. See, this is why this movie is really special for me, though, and in this like turn at the in the third act, because like I feel for this villain. It's not
Right,
like a Jason Voorhees, you know, faceless mask, like no motive killer, which I'm sure actually Jason's mother fucked him up again. Fuck off, you know, like, but like this is like a true like caught in the bad like play, like nothing that this character did made them a villain. They just are living what they
right.
believe to be their like
They're
their existence. Like,
they're the victim, and that was one of the things that I like ran into problems with, like watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Is like the newer ones, especially. They tried to be like, well, he's a victim, and then they like tried to force feed you this idea that he was bullied, and that's the way he was, or like that's why the way he was. But like the original movies, it was just you didn't have to be force fed that stuff, and he didn't have to have like a sob story. You still like
right,
appreciated him and felt for him because when he's the villain in the old movies, it's like you're intruding on his space, and his gut instinct is to, oh
right. This
fuck,
is
he
like,
shot her.
yeah, that's just a crazy turn there. Like
Right.
this tiny gunshot in the dark. Like the
So,
horror
so
in this movie is so different, and it's like very like bound in realism, and then it goes fucking full Zane, you know. But like,
yeah,
I just find like some of the I don't know, some of the horror elements are just completely unique to the film, and I just really appreciate it. But right, I mean, like there's this trope of the massacre, the fucking crazy guy
yeah,
relentlessly chasing you. In this movie, she's relentlessly chasing you to help you. You know, like she's
right.
trying to help you in her fucked up
But
mind.
that's her instinct, right? So it's like the
Right.
original Leatherface. So his instinct is he only knows how to slaughter things, and he only knows his house, and he knows if there's somebody bad in his house, he's going to protect the house and his space.
Yeah.
It's very similar to this. But then in the newer ones, they just kind of throw away all that good stuff about the villain and give
Make
you
him more faceless or like what?
right, yeah, soulless, and just makes it to where it's like, okay, am I supposed to like root for this guy? Like, I thought he was the villain, you know? So I
Yeah.
don't know. They kind of make it to where the people getting killed are the real villains. It's just kind of doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, here he's basically just explaining it all to you. If you
Yeah.
haven't caught on yet, you know, this is it.
If the camera in Dirty Bed didn't give it away.
All right. And the fucked up mutant
Yeah.
granddaughter or whatever of this guy. I think that's also what's like really smart about this movie specifically is like the Airbnb of it all. You really don't know the history of the place you're staying in. And that's
Yeah.
kind of like a weird sensation. And like any house could have this dark of a past and you just don't know
Right.
about it locked up in the basement, you know.
I mean, same goes for hotels too. Like, it's just
Yeah.
anywhere that you stay that's not your own. Just you never know, you know.
Uh, and on top of that, I mean, the title Barbarian is just like a clever title. Um, I mean, it's on Barbary Street, which is just like a writing trick to, you know, keep it fresh in
Yeah.
script. But then you have like the sequence with this guy who's like a true barbarian going around raping women and, you know, stealing women
Right.
and shit. Like that's like fuck, that's barbaric. But then you also have like this other meta element of like Airbnb kind of being in within the title Barbarian. There are the letters Airbnb.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like coalesced very, very nicely. Jesus Christ. Just busts through a fucking wall, rips this dude in half.
She ain't never break this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Beats him with his own arm. This was also another contention for people I've talked to, which is like, there in my opinion, it's pretty rooted in a dark, fucked up reality that's fun and zany, but like some people think there is like a supernatural strength she has that's like not
Yeah.
realistic, you know?
I mean, it's the inbreeding, right?
That's yeah, it's like it's that strength.
She's a monster.
All right.
Pure and pure and simple. And what's
There's
cool
you
about
know,
this
it's
is like
justified.
we just had Justin Long's character breaking down and being like, maybe I did a bad thing or I'm a good person. I just gotta fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just immediately leaves her behind.
Just all projection for this guy. Fumbles the gun.
Dude can't hold on to anything. Fuck.
Yeah. Eh, yeah. And in the two characters we spent so much time with, you know, now we have to find out how they're gonna choose to either help or hurt one another.
What a wild.
I love that shot. It's silly as fuck, but I don't know. I love
It
the like
works.
emotion that he just like sucked out of that, yeah, in this crazy climax. That's a great image though too of like these two women characters, like one saved by the other, kind of like still in a place of like potential growth or life, you know, and the other one is like obviously rooted in this extremely dark past.
Started to slip, he said.
Already trying to justify it. Just double-handed choke. We want this guy dead now. We're sick of him. And he gets his eyes gouged out in this too.
Oh god. Oh god.
That was some gooey shit.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Thanks, Mom. Bubba.
I'll always protect you.
Bubba. Sarah loves when I do that.
Yeah.
After this movie, I did it all the time, and she's like, "Please stop." Bubba.
God, this is like so sad. Like,
right?
You, very little horror movies will make you feel something at the end, you know?
It's justified. I mean, it feels justified. And there it is. Oh,
Very abrupt ending in this too, actually, compared to Weapons 2 now that I'm rewatching. Just the gunshot done. I really like the use of like active credits too.
yeah. Better than just like an after credit scene.
Yeah.
It just feels like Zach Cregger loves movies, and like
Yeah.
it's like some of the favorite directors and filmmakers like Tarantino, PTA, they love movies, right? So they make these movies with all these homages, but they're still
Mm,
great fucking movies, and they're still like independent in their own things. So
right.
it's just
They they know like the influences they're using, but they know they
right,
can't one for one it and they have to do their own thing with it. You know,
right.
it's not lazy in any way.
And Sinners is a great example of that too. I mean, it's another filmmaker that obviously loves movies. So
Right. What a great ending song too. Be My Baby.
yeah,
Mm, 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 mm.
yeah, that's good.
Filmed by Zach Cregger. That was fantastic. Even on rewatch, I loved that.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think it is better than Weapons. I got to rewatch Weapons
Really?
one more time, or still, but
Yeah,
I just love the experience of that movie.
I still like Weapons better personally.
Okay.
Um, but you know, I don't know. Two different movies though. I feel like
Yeah, yeah,
Weapons. I found myself like I laughed a lot in Weapons, and I really liked that like absurdist humor that was like rooted deep in that movie. And
yeah, yeah.
obviously, when it was violent, it was super violent, and when it was like just enough like lore and dark shit to make you be like think on your own, but like you can expand on it and be like, what is all this stuff? I don't know.
Right. What am I
It just
thinking
gave
about
you
this?
just enough, yeah, for you to just run with. So
Yeah, for sure. I think it might be a longer movie, but I do think it's probably like a somewhat even though it's like widespread with characters, I think Weapons is kind of like tighter in pacing and kind of like beat by beat second
yeah,
editing.
yeah,
But I kind of think Barbarian's a little more rounded as like a whole film. And like I don't need a theme directed to me, but I do like that there's theme in Barbarian that I can like
yeah,
clearly identify and like understand and feel the sadness at the end that's linked to that theme.
right, yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm just like a little more uh endeared to this film a bit.
No, yeah,
And I
no, that
mean,
makes sense. I
I had
just
a great time in the theater watching this one too. So like the shock
honestly, yeah, same.
value it can be like understated with this film.
And what's even nice about this one is like people like Sarah when I took her to go see it, she's like, I don't like horror movies, you know that. And I'm like, yeah, but like let's give this one a
Mm.
shot. And like this is
Yeah.
different from the horror movies because like we discussed earlier, there's not like super like extreme jump scares. They have them when they need them, but like other than that, it's not like overdone. When the creepy
No,
stuff
that one.
happens, it's like kind of light-hearted creepy stuff in a way, in its own
Yeah.
way, you know. But it's
Yeah,
still
it's not
chilling enough.
like it's not even really like trauma either, which is great to have like different horror. Because when I think about the
Mhm.
scariest moment of Weapons for me, it's like when the front door opens. Another like Out of Darkness and Through Shadow. He's just good at that,
Yeah.
but like comes outside with the
Yeah.
scissors, you know, like, and
That
that's
was
just like
fucking crazy.
pure like tension building through no
Mhm.
action almost. And yeah, it's like a good attempt or like a good take on like just like a standard horror.
Right.
Because even the jump scares in this one, there's only those like early two that I can really pinpoint, and then it
Right.
just becomes
Exactly.
more about like the situational horror, which is good.
Exactly, and that's I mean, that's the same thing with Weapons was that it had those 2 jump scares, and after that, it was just, like, the situational stuff, and even the
Right.
situational stuff wasn't even scary, but it was like that moment that you talked about where it's just straight tension, you know?
Yeah.
Or when he's in the house and you hear the thud upstairs and shit like that,
Yeah.
and the kid's in the
It doesn't
basement, so it's yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like direct stabbing or like direct like it can be subtle builds,
right,
and he
right,
knows that. I think that also comes from the comedy background, like he can
definitely.
pace when the laugh needs to happen, so he can pace when the scare or like the tension needs to like release and like yeah. Uh I honestly I had this at 4. I'm gonna bump this up to 4.5. I think this is a pretty special horror movie.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I don't know if I can give it 5 just due to some of the pacing and kind of extraneous scenes. But yeah, I love this film.
Yeah, mine's 4.5 is what I gave it back then, that's what it's gonna stay.
No, nice.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm there now
yeah,
for sure.
hell yeah.
That was a great rewatch. I'm glad we did that one. Uh, I think that went pretty smooth. I mean, we obviously need to time some stuff or figure out
Yeah.
watching situations and some audio stuff, but
Add a couple more things to
uh,
my side of the stream, but yeah, definitely.
yeah, the timer. It is nice to have that. So, thanks for listening. If you did listen to this commentary, guys, we'll be back next week with another one. What it
Yeah,
is yet, I don't know, but another fun rewatch. I'm excited.
definitely.
All right,
All right,
signing off.
let me mute myself in Discord. Let me sign off on my stream, and then I'll pop back into Discord.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in to me and Matt's first commentary. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you come around next week. I'm not sure what we're gonna be watching, but I'll post it beforehand. So maybe you can queue it up or whatever if you're interested in jumping in on it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I think this would be fun. Fun little thing to do weekly. Fun to just kick it back with some friends and enjoy watching a movie together, even if we live on 2 separate ends of the country. So